Hi guys and welcome back. In this section we're going to have a starter code, which is the code from the last section, the web scraping code. Let's go over it real quick, just in case you haven't seen it in a while. We've got the entry point to our code, app.py, and that makes a request to quotes.toscrape.com, which is just a quotes website that contains some quotes by famous people, and gives us the HTML content of the page. That HTML content is passed on to our quotes page class. What that does is it creates a beautiful soup object which will allow us to traverse the HTML that we've received and find things inside the HTML, which is what we do down here in the quotes property. We go into that beautiful soup object and we find elements using the select method matching this selector here. The selector is just any div on the page that has the class quote. If you haven't seen the last section, I would recommend going through that first, just because it contains a bunch of explanations that you will need for this section as well. Now, after finding all the divs with a class of quote, it passes them into a quote parser object that we also made. And this one stores the parent, which is basically the container of the quote, and then has a few properties as well: content, author, and tags. The content property once again gets a locator from the quote locators file in this case, and then finds an element inside this quote with that locator. Same for author and tags. So basically